Be wary of eating these oysters. Meanwhile, a cyber attack on a city's infrastructure resulted in a ransom payout. Carnegie Mellon received the second most foreign funding out of any school. Plus, since it's President's Day, here's a little of George Washington in Pennsylvania. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has issued a warning regarding oysters harvested in Canada, reports PennLive. These oysters, as harvested by Stellar Bay Shellfish and sold under the brand names Cushy, Chrome Point, Stellar Bay, or Stellar Bay Gold, might be contaminated with norovirus. And they were distributed to restaurants and retailers in 10 states, including Pennsylvania. If you have these oysters, don't shuck 'em, chuck 'em. For more information, please click on the corresponding podcast article link. York City was victim to a cyber attack in July, reports the York Daily Record, one that seized control of the city's infrastructure. Even, quote, the parking garages wouldn't work, unquote, according to ex-mayor Michael Helfrich. The attack also delayed progress on completing financial audits, which was already about 5 years behind. The city's insurance carrier had a team negotiate a $500,000 ransom payout with hackers, half of what they initially demanded. The carrier paid the amount, the city paid them a $25,000 deductible. The hackers eventually released their hold on the systems and even delivered instructions on restoring them. Details on the attack still haven't been released. Last week, the U.S. Department of Education released data from the years 1986 to 2025 that shows foreign funding, in the form of gifts, contracts, stuff like that, made to universities in the U.S., states the Tribune Review. Carnegie Mellon received the second most foreign funding out of any other university, with $3.9 billion total. Just under $2 billion of that came from Qatar. CMU spokesman Chuck Carney stated that more than 90% of those funds are spent in Qatar to operate the school's campus there. Other top foreign funders for the school included Bermuda, Canada, and Portugal. It was Harvard that received the most, with $4.2 billion. Qatar was found to be the highest foreign funder to all U.S. colleges at $7.7 billion, followed by China at $6.4 billion and Germany at $4.7 billion. Today is President's Day, says Axios Pittsburgh. And since it in part honors George Washington's birthday, here's a little history of some George moments in Pennsylvania. Washington spent some time in the state in his formative years as a militiaman in the British Army, actually renaming an abandoned fort to Fort Pitt, which would eventually morph into the name Pittsburgh. He also lost his first tooth at Fort Necessity, the place where the French and Indian War started, as located in Fayette County. He also reportedly fell off a raft while trying to cross an icy Allegheny River, and of course was present during the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. Some good factoids, right? That wraps up today's episode. Hope all of you who got the day off are enjoying it, you lucky ducks. For even more news, pay a visit to PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to leave it an honest review as well. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thank you for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and see you tomorrow for some more Today in PA.